Which structure in the human body is primarily responsible for filtering blood and forming urine? A. Liver. B. Kidney. C. Spleen. D. Pancreas. Answer, B. The kidneys filter blood to remove waste and excess fluids, forming urine in the process. What is the correct order of the scientific method? A. Observation, hypothesis, experiment, conclusion. B. Hypothesis, experiment, observation, conclusion. C. Experiment, hypothesis, conclusion, observation. D. Conclusion, observation, hypothesis, experiment. Answer, A. The standard scientific method begins with an observation, then hypothesis, followed by experimentation and a conclusion based on results. What is the value of x in the equation, 5x7 equals 3x plus 9? A. 8. B. -4. C. 2. D. -8. Answer, C. Subtract 3x from both sides, 2x7 is equal to 9, add 7, 2x equals 16, divide by 2x equals 8. Which biomolecule is responsible for the storage of genetic information? A. Protein. B. Carbohydrate. C. DNA. D. Lipid. Answer, C. DNA stores and transmits genetic information needed for the growth and reproduction of organisms. Which part of the respiratory system is the main site for gas exchange? A. Trachea. B. Bronchi. C. Diaphragm. D. Alveoli. Answer, D. Alveoli are small sacs in the lungs where oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged between air and blood. What is the main function of the ribosomes in a cell? A. Producing ATP. B. Synthesizing proteins. C. Digesting waste. D. Storing DNA. Answer, B. Ribosomes are responsible for translating mRNA into proteins, essential for cell function. What does infer mean in the context of a reading passage? A. To state explicitly. B. To guess randomly. C. To draw a logical conclusion. D. To summarize the story. Answer, C. To infer means to use clues in the text to arrive at a logical conclusion that is not directly stated. Which of the following is a complex sentence? A. The sky was blue. B. I went to the store and bought eggs. C. Because it was raining, we stayed indoors. D. She sings. Answer, C. A complex sentence has one independent and at least one dependent clause, like the one starting with because. Which prefix means within or inside? A. Sub. B. Inter. C. Intra. D. Anti. Answer, C. Intra dash means within, for example, intravenous means within a vein. A patient has a blood pressure of 150/90 mmHg. This condition is known as A. Hypotension. B. Hypertension. C. Normotension. D. Arrhythmia. Answer, B. Hypertension refers to elevated blood pressure, typically over 140/90 mmHg. Which organ releases insulin to regulate blood sugar? A. Kidney. B. Liver. C. Pancreas. D. Thyroid. Answer, C. The pancreas produces insulin to lower blood glucose levels. What is the product of 6x superscript 2 and 4x? A. 24x superscript 3. B. 10x. C. 24x superscript 2. D. 24x. Answer, A. Multiply the coefficients, 6 times 4 is equal to 24, then x superscript 2 times x equals x superscript 3 24x superscript 3. A patient was prescribed 500 milligrams of medication to be taken every 8 hours. How many grams of medication will the patient receive in 24 hours? A. 0.5 g. B. 1.5 g. C. 2.0 g. D. 3.0 g. Answer, B. 500 mg x 3 doses equals 1,500 mg equals 1.5 grams. In which section of a research article would you find the meaning of the results? A. Methods. B. Results. C. Introduction. D. Discussion. Answer, D. The discussion section interprets the results and links them to the hypothesis or previous research. Which term describes the movement of water across a semi-permeable membrane? A. Active transport. B. Diffusion. C. Filtration. D. Osmosis. Answer, D. Osmosis is the passive movement of water across a semi-permeable membrane from low to high solute concentration. Which of the following best describes the role of the large intestine? A. Digestion of proteins. B. Absorption of nutrients. C. Reabsorption of water and formation of feces. D. Production of bile. Answer, C. The large intestine reabsorbs water from undigested material and compacts waste into feces. What is the function of the mitral valve in the heart? A. Prevents blood from flowing back into the left atrium. B. Controls blood flow to the lungs. C. Pumps blood into the right atrium. D. Connects the aorta to the left ventricle. Answer, A. The mitral valve ensures one-way blood flow from the left atrium to the left ventricle. Simplify, 2x plus 3, x 4. A. 2x superscript 2 5x 12. B. X superscript 2 x 12. C. 2x superscript 2 plus x 12. D. 2x superscript 2 5x plus 12. Answer, A. Multiply using FOIL, 2x superscript 2 8x plus 3x minus 12 equals 2x superscript 2 5x minus 12. Which organ is part of both the digestive and endocrine systems? A. Liver. B. Gallbladder. C. Pancreas. D. Spleen. Answer, C. The pancreas produces digestive enzymes and also releases hormones like insulin and glucagon. What is the primary function of hemoglobin in red blood cells? A. Carry glucose. B. Transport oxygen. C. Regulate body temperature. D. Fight infections. Answer, B. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen in the lungs and transports it to body tissues. Which of the following sentences contains a misplaced modifier? A. She nearly drove her kids to school every day. B. Nearly every day, she drove her kids to school. C. She drove her kids to school nearly every day. D. She drove nearly every day her kids to school. Answer, D. The phrase nearly every day is misplaced, making the sentence awkward and unclear. Which of the following is the best definition of metaphor? A. A direct comparison using like or as. B. A repeated phrase. C. A figure of speech that compares two unrelated things without using like or as. D. A statement that seems contradictory but is true. Answer, C. A metaphor compares two different things directly, without like or as, e.g., time is a thief. In which quadrant would the coordinate -5, 7 be located? A. I. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Answer, B. Negative x and positive y values fall in quadrant 2. What is the role of the hormone calcitonin? A. Raises blood calcium levels. B. Lowers blood calcium levels. C. Raises blood glucose levels. D. Stimulates bone resorption. Answer, B. Calcitonin, released by the thyroid, lowers blood calcium by inhibiting osteoclast activity. What is the correct past participle of the verb to swim? A. Swum. B. Swam. C. Swimming. D. Swimmed. Answer A. The correct past participle of swim is swum, e.g., she had swum across the pool. A patient needs 250 milliliters of medication per dose, given 3 times daily. How many liters per day is that? A. 0.25 L. B. 0.5 L. C. 0.75 L. D. 1.0 L. Answer C. 250 milliliters times 3 is equal to 750 ml equals 0.75 L. Which tissue type lines the inside of hollow organs and functions in secretion and absorption? A. Connective. B. Muscular. C. Epithelial. D. Nervous. Answer C. Epithelial tissue lines internal organs and is responsible for secretion and absorption. Which of the following is an example of a chemical change? A. Melting of ice. B. Rusting of iron. C. Boiling of water. D. Dissolving sugar in water. Answer A. Rusting of iron involves a chemical reaction between iron and oxygen, forming iron oxide, which is a new substance. In a right-angled triangle, if one angle measures 45 degrees, what is the measure of the other non-right angle? A. 30 degrees. B. 45 degrees. C. 60 degrees. D. 90 degrees. Answer D. The sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Given a 90 degrees and a 45 degrees angle, the remaining angle must also be 45 degrees, making it an isosceles right-angled triangle. Which of the following organelles is responsible for producing ATP in eukaryotic cells? A. Nucleus. B. Ribosome. C. Mitochondrion. D. Golgi apparatus. Answer C. Mitochondria are known as the powerhouses of the cell because they produce ATP through cellular respiration.